Brad, looked like a frustrating and difficult afternoon to play in.
It was, yeah. They didn't really do enough to win the game, but neither did we, and they scored through a very scrappy goal which should be avoided, and like I said, there was not a lot in the game whatsoever.
How hard is it when you're up against a side like that to try and stamp your authority on it and control it?
No, I mean, I thought second half we went a bit long and tried to pin them in, and I think we did that, but I don't feel like we looked like scoring, to be honest, and we just needed to find that little bit of quality to try and get us back in the game, which didn't come, which is the most frustrating part about it.
I don't know what your perspective was on it, but there was a couple of shouts for a penalty and you were in the thick of it. What did you see of that?
The Ellis one, I was stood on the halfway line, and from where I was stood, it was a penalty. But the others, I didn't really see much of them. I'll have to see them again. But the Ellis one, from where I was, it looked a stonewall penalty. Yeah.
Is it frustrating when you play okay against a team who are up there in the top three and you come away with nothing, or is that just a lesson that you've got to learn from this level?
No, I mean, it's very frustrating. I mean, we got to turn performances into results. I'm not saying we were brilliant there today, but we didn't do enough to lose a game and we didn't do enough to win it. So we need to stop giving points away, because we could still have a point at the end of the day today.
Is that something that, with your experience of this level, having played in it before, that some of the lads who've not played at this level need to learn perhaps quickly about playing against the better sides and the need to just take points however you can?
Yeah, definitely. If you're not playing well and if you can't win it, you definitely shouldn't lose it. And I feel like today we done it, and MK Dons last week, I thought we give away a game there was nothing in the game. So I just feel like we need to learn to be nice and solid and not to concede.
I know it's not a role you're unfamiliar with, playing at the back as well, but from a player's perspective, how is that different from being in the midfield in terms of how you can affect the game?
Not too much different, really. Obviously, I like to think I've got a good range of passing, so when I'm playing in there and the ball comes back, I can hit the big one to switch us and get us on the other side of the pitch a lot higher up. But I struggled a bit today, to be honest, with my range of passing, but it was just one of them days, and like I said, there was nothing in the game.
Tom Pett, prior to the game, talked about the competition in that midfield now, probably the strongest of anywhere on the pitch. Is that something that you see, that particular part of the pitch is really strong? It
is, yeah. Obviously today we went long a few times and second balls and getting us playing from moving up the pitch. And like the competition, Funzos came in, done really well. Petty came in last week with me at Burton, done really well. And TC and Ben they've done well since they've been in there. And obviously Ben's not been playing in his preferred position, shall I say, but he's done a really good job, and the competition's very high, yeah.
How much of a responsibility is it as a player who's again played at this level before, then to pass on that to some of the lads who haven't picked up on it before?
No, I mean, I feel like we're not very far away at all. I feel like just little bits in the game what need to be avoided to obviously stop us conceding goals, but Dave came here expected to win. No one thought we would win, but they've done nothing to win the game. They've just scored a scrappy goal, but I suppose that's what good teams do.
A couple of home games coming up for you now, and I suppose when you're on the back of something like that, is it key to get something really quickly, and even if it's a trophy game, you win it just to get back on the horse as quick as you can?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, obviously moving up the league, we need to make this place a fortress. We need to make it horrible for teams to come. And I feel like we've done that in parts of games, but we need to make it very hard for teams to come here and pick up points.